AILEIKE LKW851 a dry temperature calibration furnace. Temperature range -20 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius. If other temperature ranges are required, customization is available. Next, let me introduce its structure and function. This is the heat dissipation area and temperature equalization block. This is a portable handle. This is a LCD touch screen display. Next, let's take a look at the function keys on the display screen. This is the Chinese-English switch key, which can switch between Chinese and English. This is the temperature setting key, which allows you to input the desired temperature value for measurement. This is the heating key, cooling key, stop key, menu key. Let's take a look at the functions in the menu again. First, click on the menu and enter the password. Click on the menu again, then click on the input settings, which have functions such as debugging parameters, temperature range, temperature correction, sensor type, etc. Press the back button again. This is the heating and cooling key. Click on PID settings again, and the upper and lower temperature limits will be displayed. Press the back button again. Continue clicking on the curve to view the temperature rise and fall process and time. Finally, press the back button again to return to the original display state. This is the heating and cooling stop knob, power switch key, fan on key, power cord interface, power cord connected. Next, let's proceed with the heating process. The temperature equalization block has been placed in the furnace. Turn on the fan first, turn on the power again. The LCD touch screen will automatically enter standby mode. Click the temperature setting button again and enter the desired measured temperature value of 50 degrees Celsius. Then click the heating button, then adjust the knob to heat up. Then the calibration furnace starts to automatically heat up. When the temperature rises to 50 degrees Celsius, increase the temperature and stabilize it for 5 minutes. Continue clicking the temperature setting button and enter the next temperature value of 100 degrees Celsius. The same calibration furnace continues to automatically heat up. When the temperature rises to 100 degrees Celsius, the heating and stabilization time is 5 minutes. Continue clicking the temperature setting button and enter a temperature value of 150 degrees Celsius. The same calibration furnace continues to heat up. The temperature has risen to 150 degrees Celsius. Next is the cooling process of the calibration furnace. First, click the stop button, and then adjust the knob to stop. The calibration furnace starts to automatically cool down. The cooling mode can only be operated when the temperature of the calibration furnace drops to around 30 degrees Celsius. Next, let's proceed with the cooling process. First, click the temperature setting button and enter the temperature value of 0 degrees Celsius. Press the cooling button again, then adjust the knob to cool down. The calibration furnace starts to automatically cool down. When the temperature drops to 0 degrees Celsius, click the Set Temperature button and enter a temperature of -10 degrees Celsius. The calibration furnace also begins to cool down. When the temperature drops to -10 degrees Celsius, the cooling and stabilization time is 5 minutes. Continue clicking the temperature setting button and enter a temperature of -20 degrees Celsius. The same calibration furnace begins to cool down. When the temperature drops to -20 degrees Celsius, the heating and stabilization time is 5 minutes. Next, raise the temperature of the calibration furnace to room temperature. Click the stop button first, and then adjust the knob to stop. The calibration furnace starts to heat up and rises to room temperature. Finally, turn off the power and fan, and the measurement is complete.